the OKC's has been really able to execute defensively. It starts with their physicality, then making sure they're sharp in their rotations, but then also getting back in transition. Offensively, he told me the key has been getting those stops defensively and getting out on the break, so it all starts on the defensive end for OKC tonight, guys.
Yeah, thank you. The Thunder have been doing really well with, even though Naz Reid had the positioning there on Cason Wallace. Cason Wallace has been excellent.
Well, usually what teams try to do is cross-match you and then take advantage of it. Timberwolves just hasn't been able to do that, with the exception of that last play by Reid. Behind the back pass by SGA, and Lou dodges him.
First points of the night for Dort. They come from downtown. You see once again the attention that Shai gets. Look at the hang time. Edwards got up.
But he also makes a terrific decision with the basketball once the defense collapses on him, and that was...
I think opposing teams in good defensive minds like Chris Finch, do they like having to, as SGA is going to get the and one. Playing through some contact there. The team
has his hands full trying to guard SGA.
Career game for Jalen Clark.
Yeah, he's on a two-way contract with the Timberwolves, signed in early January.
That's where SGA starts licking his chops. Major flyby action, and Conley, who had the first shot of the game until that made three. That's where both of his buckets have come from. SGA once again knows right where to put it. Into the shooting pocket of Jalen Williams, who gets that friendly home hop.
That's answering the three by Conley just moments ago.
Minnesota almost executed that deep alley-oop to perfection, but McDaniels missed the redirect. Now Edwards, a three-time All-Star defending SGA. Also multi-time All-Star. SGA forced it up, didn't get it. Edwards, who hasn't had a lot of space to maneuver, finds Conley, gets the feet behind the three-point line. Edwards got up top, and finally on the third effort.
About Purple Rain. Come on. Watson, I'm impressed.
Here's a confession. I don't think I could recognize
Corvette,
oh, that was
Chris.
A great one.
When doves cry.
She kicked out a lot of them, too.
SGA, little ball fake there. Jalen Williams has been spotting up from the outside, missed everything. Hey, you guys are going to have to help me out. Anytime.
I might have to get you that playlist for that long ride out to New York tomorrow.
Full disclosure, it's hard.
Just to say, look, this is how I am. Don't mess with me. As the Thunder continue to knock down those threes. Lou Dort's had one in this quarter.
Edwards, slip pass, and McDaniels
controlling his body in traffic. You talk a lot about his defense, but man, he's really developing that offense.
He has been the best scorer tonight. SJ Will, fresh into the game, he's got his second boom of the night. Boy, he has come in cold twice and immediately knocked down a shot.
Well, he's learning to be a pro. You know, hadn't played the last couple of games.
Edwards, okay. SGA on the move. Dangerous pass. Extra pass. Wallace. No. And that'll be a loose ball foul on J-Dub. The officials could have let go for advantage. Tough night for Jalen Clark. Tough assignment for Clark. SGA missed the free throw. Thunder up with your sharpen their skills or even learn some new ones to get your athlete on the roster or learn more.
Defensive, skills, because he played at UCLA, came out of UCLA with that kind of, he was able to sign a rare back-to-back right now with the Timberwolves. It's opened up the door for him, and he's taking advantage of it.
And another trip to the free throw line for SG. Free throws 13 and 14. But one thing,
just good energy, not great energy. Trip against two Northwest divisional teams. You win both those games, and now you got this third team here. But the energy's been good, and they kept it up here in this third quarter.
Not yet to the midway point. Cason Wallace, more defense from him. You see him retreat back there, saw the lean in coming. It's just so tantalizing to pull up, trying to block that shot.
Like, can you call it? Yeah, you can, but do you really need to? Because he's leaning in, drawing. Wallace was literally trying to get out of the way. Daniels did a good job of selling it.
Wallace, a little bit off on that. Wallace's defense has been excellent here tonight. Edwards, look at that, just could not get around Lou Dort. Now they're body bumping. Alexander Walker, a little head fake there, just
on Edwards that time.
Another double team. Thunder ready for it. There's the cut. Dort blocked. Kick out. J-Dub off the catch. That's good from downtown. He shows his shooting stroke from deep.
Yeah, that's a good energy play right there. Yeah, especially with two hands.
Caruso is in. Looking to set the screen. SGA bounces off of Conley, and they're going to call him for the off.
And he got it. That's a part of taking a charge.
Conley in year number 18. It's Reed finally sees a three go through. That's his first one of the night, where he has been fair. But still a 20-point advantage. The Wolves have not made any kind of run in this game at all. As Dort trying to make something happen off the dribble, pulls up, and Lou Dort's got two more. He's got 5 points now. Caruso almost with the steal.
How about using that big body to bounce Mike Conley off of him? The clear space to take that mid-range.
Good little one-on-one action out of the. Grow your network and learn from.
Back in for the Thunder. And he has been terrific, but
Caruso in his spot as his hot shooting continues from deep. That slow start getting smaller in the rearview mirror.
Well, he's seeing a big basket right now. And he shot a couple of big shots for the Thunder under pressure last night that they really needed those makes to go down. How about the defense here by Lou Dort on Edwards?
Reed saw one go down, not another one overlooked. But ask anybody far in the first 6 years of his career.
Well, if you watch the Thunder, you will know that. I mean, he's one of those guys.
Quite the opposite. He says, I'm going to just stand here in the corner behind the three-point line, feed me the rock.
That's right. I walk in with my house shoes on.
I'll just be sitting out here shooting threes, all right? No hard hat, no blue collar, no lunch pail.
I remember those days. He plays it on the perimeter against the games. He always gets the toughest assignment against the game's most difficult and lethal scores.
Still a big lead, and Reed couldn't bring it down a little further. Here's SGA on the move, has pocket pick, man, right into Dillingham. Here come the Wolves, and that's going to be an and one. Comes off the steal. SGA ran right into him.
Bucket, now he's got a chance for an and one. He does just that.
But still an 18-point game. 3 minutes to go in the third. Jay Will, clean screen. SGA looking for free throws.
He got hit. Shai's looking at him. I'm looking at him get hit. Just blow the whistle.
That pass fired over to Shannon. Now Reed. Joe went for the punch.
Space for his teammates to thrive and grow as well. He trusts in his teammates, and that's what.
And that gravity is so big, Michael, and that's what surprises me about opposing teams that continually want to double team him because of years. This is nothing new. When Shai sees a double, he's as willing to give it up.
And Shai does a good job. One key factor is he gives the ball up early. And that's a lot of trust in his teammates. And it's paying dividends, too. I think that's a big hidden secret about it. That's a nice play. Magic pass. That time by Alex Caruso along the baseline to find J-Dub. You know, Shai has got just a complete package. I mean, if you bottle him up, he's going to give up the basketball. If you foul him, he's an excellent free throw shooter. He can play in transition.
Multiple choice for SJ's Reed. Finally into double digits. such a different team with him as opposed to Gobert. SGA cracks 30 yet again. Leading scorer in the NBA.
Get a guy to the middle of the floor that can make a play.
And Dillingham, who was taken number 8 out of first draft. Had the three-point play, but missed the three. J-Dub, maybe a little indecision there. That's going to be...
That heater over to J-Dub along the baseline.
Alexander Walker, that's the spot where he did a lot of damage last night. Dagnall trying to decipher what to do here. Now he checks the clock. As Minnesota tries to organize its defense, and Anthony Edwards can't believe he got called for a whole lot on that play. I got a little early there as Wiggins off the dive, and SGA's got another assist.
And they're going to keep racking him up here. He says, just cuts to the basket on that zone defense. Kind of exploiting it right now.
Hard closeout by Wiggins. All over Alexander Walker, and the spin move and a foul. They're going to call it on Wiggins. 2 free throws. Kind of getting his footing. But he has had much more of an opportunity. Player missed the second free throw. J-Dub got it back. Fires away from downtown. No good. Battle for the rebound. It's heaved up there. Caruso sends it into the backcourt. And more opportunity. Joe, open, fires. No, J-Dub knew that Wiggins was down there. He tapped it over to him for the layup.
How did he know that? Come on, man, that's not fair. Spur of the moment thing. 2 guys who've been playing together for a while.
Edwards just dribbled it off of his foot. Joe diving for it. Got there, hit a read. He's down. Wiggins gonna follow the miss. 0.7 seconds. Joe, the steal, not gonna count. Caruso is